What's up guys, this is Tampatec and today I'm going to show you how to replace your analog sticks. So when you get the kit, it's going to come with 2 joysticks and 2 caps. Here, I'm going to go ahead and pull one out and show you. Now with the joystick, when you install it, it's facing towards you. You can have this pot to the right, this pot pointing downward. So if I'm holding the controller, this is how it's going to be installed on the controller, this way. So kind of like that. The button's going to be facing to the left, so keep that in mind. So this is left, this is right, this is up, and this is down. Now, you know when they go up and down, it's this pot that controls that. See how it's moving? It's physically moving the pot. The joystick is physically moving this pot. Pot is a short nickname for potentiometer. All right? And then when I go left and right, it moves this pot. So keep that in mind. Now let's go ahead and we're going to check the values and make sure it's already calibrated out of the box. And because you don't want to install this and find out, hey, your character's drifting left or right or up and down. So let's go ahead and find out. So first thing you do is make sure the joystick is self-centering, which it is. And the buttons clicking. Now you don't want to bend the pins and don't twist these pots, because that's going to throw off the calibration value. And so I'm going to go ahead and use my digital microscope so you guys can see a little bit better. Right here. All right, so the button is facing to the left. See that button right there? That's facing to the left side. And we're going to measure the left 2 pins on the pot. And we should get about 5.5 ohms. The left 2 pins, 5.2 K ohms. That's kilo ohms. All right, so that's pretty good. Pretty close to 5.5, right? And then the right 2 pins, let's go ahead and measure that. And that's 5.2. 5.2 kilo ohms. And then the left 2, 5.2 kilo ohms. So that's really close. So the difference in that value is pretty much 0. So that's pretty calibrated right there, that pot. Now once again, if this right here, this pot is twisted, it's going to throw off the value. So I'm not going to do that because I don't want to throw off that perfect value. Now the button's now going to be facing straight downward, so keep that in mind. Now I'm using a Fluke multimeter and I have it in ohms, which reads resistance, and it looks like a horseshoe shape right here. So in case you guys don't know that, now you know. So let's go ahead and read the left 2 pins. 5.1, it's pretty close to 5.5. And then the right 2 pins, 5.3. So this one's slightly different, but still within reasonable value. 5.1 on the left 2 pins, and 5.3 ohms, or kilo ohms. So that's within less than half a kilo ohm, which is pretty good. This is the Xbox One controller. Let's go ahead and get started. So this one is obviously broken, as you can see. This has pretty much all the sizes you're going to need working on Xbox. So I'm using, I believe this is T8. And right here in the middle of the sticker, I'm going to go ahead and unscrew that screw hidden behind the sticker. this is my desoldering station right here. It has Celsius and Fahrenheit settings up and down. This is power on and off. Had it for about a year. I just had to clean out the filter right here. That's pretty much it. And also, you gotta clean out the reservoir right in here. And it comes with this tool where you could clean the inside. So I heat it up, spin it around. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, that was it. And come straight out after that. Go ahead and put the new one in. And don't bend the pins. These should be already pre-calibrated. Make sure all the pins are through. Everything's sitting flush. Just heat it up, heat up the pin, and dab. Heat up the pin, and dab. You don't use the solder on the tip and then apply it. You want to make sure you heat up the joint and then you apply the solder. And you want to heat up the joint and apply the solder. So the trick is having the right amount of heat, having the proper solder wire, and technique helps too, because you want to heat up the joint and then dab the solder and make sure the surface is clean and is free of oxidation. That's why flux is important. Flux is a cleaning agent that cleans the solder pads, the surface. So you can solder. Alright, so let's put it together and see if it works. Now when you screw in all the screws, make sure you don't over tighten. Alright, stop. Just stop everything. That's good. No drifting. Guys, if you found this video informative, give me a big thumbs up. And thanks for watching. Hopefully this video helped you out.